Hey C4SO, greetings from your West Coast family here in Seattle. As you can see, we're enjoying a beautiful sunny day here, but we're also really hopeful about the Super Bowl on Sunday coming up. And by the time you see this, you'll know the result. But for now, we remain very hopeful and excited about what's to come. I would love to just tell you a little bit about All Souls. My name is RJ, and I serve as the rector of All Souls here in Seattle. And we are really a church in and for the West Seattle neighborhood in particular. But we are, this year, we're celebrating 15 years of being a community. And I would love to have you join us in giving thanks to God for that. God has been faithful throughout these 15 years, and like you maybe, your story too, like ours, is messy, and yet God is at work cultivating faith, hope, and joy in the midst of it. And so we give thanks to God for that. He still wants us around and has something for us to do here. And with that, as a part of our 15-year celebration, we've been really doing some listening and thinking and praying about who we are and what we're called to. And we've come to a place of naming a vision, mission, and values. And I just want to celebrate that work with you and ask you in line with that work to pray for three things. We are really hoping to be a people who are putting down deep roots in relationship to God, but such that they grow wide branches, and particularly wide branches to welcome the wandering, reach for the hurting, and then also to join with neighbors. So those three things I'd love for you to pray for us in particularly welcoming the wandering. We are exploring Alpha as a way to do that right now. And then we're also leveraging some research from Rick Richardson about how to really engage folks who are in the nuns category or unchurched or don't have interest in God. And there's some fun things that have been happening just in our communal life already that we're hoping to build some space around to have more conversation. Would you pray for us in that? And then secondly, we're also seeking to reach for the hurting. As of this fall in September, we've launched Dinner Church. It's a Fresh Expressions church plant, and it's in a local shelter that is the only shelter in West Seattle in our neighborhood. And we are now having a Friday service that includes dinner and a conversation and some stories and listening. And it's a way for us to worship alongside people who are unhoused. And it's a way for us to be present in a different way than we've been in the local shelter. And especially in a city with such a big unhoused population, it does feel like God has something for us there. And we're seeing some connections form and friendships form that are really rich and deepening of our life together. And then the third thing we'd love for you to pray for is that we'd be joining with neighbors. We are continuing to build partnerships across the city with other churches, and we're seeing some fruit of that. And just the city of Seattle feels like it's a place where God's doing something among the churches here to really give us a common vision for the city that we can serve together in. And so we're excited about some of that work, and even the basic things of just like worshiping together for Ash Wednesday and having a joint service coming up, and then having 40 days of prayer where we open our space and partner with other churches who are opening their space throughout the city and visit one another and pray together throughout Lent. So would you be praying for us? Keep us in mind out on the West Coast. We really appreciate you as a diocese and continue to love and support, love the support you offer, and also love and want to support y'all and in the ministry that we're called to. So peace, friends.